Hello there, Steve-Os. Welcome along to this week's episode of Steve's Weekly Vlog right here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. It's Monday the 23rd of February. Yes, Monday the 23rd of February 2026, and it's just gone 7:30. Currently on my way up to Bournemouth Hospital to go and catch the bus to go off to Christchurch, because I'm starting off my Monday morning by having some breakfast at the Summerford Beefeater in Christchurch in Dorset. So without further ado, let's go to the Summerford Beefeater in Christchurch. So I am finally at the Beefeater in Summerford in Christchurch. The roads were so busy, so hectic today. The bus was also running a little bit late, and now I'm absolutely starving. Last time I checked in with you guys, it was like 7:30. It's nearly 9 o'clock. Nearly 9 o'clock. Anyway, I've made it to the Beefeater in Summerford in Christchurch in Dorset. This is what I have got for my breakfast this morning. On this Monday morning, I have got a full English. So I've got some black pudding, I've got some sausages, I've got some bacon, some hash browns, some eggs, some mushrooms, and I've also got some baked beans as well. And for drink, I've gone for some orange juice, apple juice, and I've also gone for a cappuccino as well. So that is my breakfast this morning on this Monday morning. Well, that was a lovely breakfast this morning. Anyway, what a great start to Monday, hey? And also as well, a really good thing is look, the sun is out as well. Very, very rare these days, it appears. You know, throughout most of this year, it has been raining so far. So, you know, appreciate the sun whilst we have it. Roll on the summer, roll on the spring. Anyway, I'm heading back home right now on this Monday morning. So it is Monday night, heading off to Castle Point to Asda, because I need to get some egg fried rice, because I haven't got any packets of microwavable egg fried rice in the cupboard at home. I forgot to pick some up when I went shopping at the end of last week. Silly me. So I'm heading off to Castle Point to go and pick that up right now on this Monday night. It is a little bit drizzly, by the way. A little bit drizzly, so there we go. But yeah, in terms of what I've been up to so far today, since I came home this morning from having breakfast at the Beefeater in Summerford in Christchurch, I've just been catching up with some of the Scream movies, the horror film franchise Scream, because there's a new Scream film coming out this week in cinemas, and I am planning to see it towards the end of next week. The end of this week when it gets released in cinemas. So that's what I've been up to this afternoon. Back home from Asda, and I've got out of the fridge a Pepsi Max caffeine-free can that I'm going to have alongside my dinner tonight, which is the leftover bolognese that I had last night with some mozzarella cheese on top and some microwavable egg fried rice as well. Good evening, everybody. It is, by the way, Tuesday evening, and I have not vlogged anything today, because I've actually not really done anything. I was going to go to the cinema today, but then I weren't feeling it, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just going to have a day in at home, and I'm just going to chill, just catch up on some TV shows and stuff that I needed to catch up on today that I've been missing out on, catch up on some YouTube videos as well that I've been missing out on as well. So that's pretty much what I've been up to, and I've just watched a couple of films on my tablet as well. Anyway, I am just about to have some dinner on this Tuesday evening. I've also just done the washing up, drying up, and putting away as well. So this is what I've got for my dinner tonight on this Tuesday evening. I have got some sweet and sour chicken with egg fried rice, microwavable egg fried rice that is. And I'm just about to watch another film on Netflix on my Samsung Galaxy tablet right now on this Tuesday. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday morning. We are halfway through the week, halfway through this week's episode of the weekly vlog already. I am absolutely knackered, shattered, sweating, and well, I'm just really, really hot. Also as well, by the way, I don't know if you can see, but I'm going back to the 90s. That's right. If I just let my camera go down a little bit, because I am currently wearing right now my Cartoon Network jumper, which I always used to wear like about a year, maybe 2 years ago, I always used to wear this jumper. I haven't worn it in probably about a year, maybe 2 years. But there was a time where this jumper featured very prominently in my weekly vlog episodes. So long-time viewers may remember that. Short-time viewers won't remember that. But if you go back far enough, you'll probably see that. The reason why I'm wearing this is because I've literally just found it on the top of my bed. Now, obviously, as you guys probably know, since forever, I have been sleeping on a double bed / bunk bed, okay? So basically what I want to say is this bed that I've got, right, which if I just turn around, oh god, no, it's not that way. If I just very quickly show you, right, so this bed right here is the top of my bed. Right, this is a single bed. Now, this was ideally going to be used for guests. So, like, for example, if my nephews ever decided to come over and stay, this is the bed that they would sleep on. I don't think they ever slept on this bed whatsoever, you know. I think one of my nephews stayed over once, and I think he slept in my mum's bedroom. In my mum's bed. So, but that was years ago though. That was a very, very long time ago. But, this bed has had a lot of stuff crammed on it over time. So if I just go back here. So this bed has had a lot of stuff crammed on it over time. Lots of snacks, you know, sweets, crisps, all of that stuff has just been crammed on this bed. And then there's been clothes that have been crammed on this bed. There's been important bits of paperwork that's been crammed on this bed as well. There's just been a lot of stuff that's been crammed on the top of what is essentially meant to have been a guest bed, even though no one has ever slept on the single bed that is on top of me when I sleep on the double bed that's below this. Anyway, thankfully, when I do move, this bed is not coming with me. I am getting a completely new bed. It is not a bunk bed, by the way, okay? It is going to be a double bed, but I will show you all of that when the time does come. But I thought today, though, because obviously we're getting a little bit closer and closer to moving in with my sister and stuff, I thought today would be a great time for me to just sort out the top of my bed, because honestly it was piling up to the point that side over there of my bedroom was hardly getting any light coming in. So honestly, when I came up the stairs after I did that corner over there of my bed, when I came up the stairs and looked through my bedroom door, instantly I could see a bit of daylight coming through outside my bedroom door. So that just tells you how bad this bed really was in terms of mess. So there is a couple of bits and pieces that I'm going to obviously take with me. And, you know, I'm going to put up in my new bedroom when I move into my new bedroom very, very soon. But I just thought I'd very quickly show you, very quick, what is left on my bed, on the top of my bed, okay? So, starting with this, these are just a pile of jumpers, which I can't stick in my wardrobe at the moment. I do need to sort my wardrobe out, because not all the clothes that are in my wardrobe at the moment. If I show you my wardrobe, look at that. It's honestly, it's very, very messy. The doors won't shut properly at the moment or anything like that, but I am going to get that sorted hopefully within the next week or so, because not all of them clothes are coming with me. My Funkos that are above my wardrobe, they are coming with me. All of those Funkos are coming with me. They have got a place for me to store them on my bedroom wall. But I'll show you that when we move into my new bedroom. But anyway, these jumpers here are jumpers that I'm going to wear over the next maybe week or so. Also as well, I've got some trousers down here as well. These are just trousers I've found, and I've decided just to fold them up and stick them there. Again, those are trousers that I'm going to wear over the course of the next couple of days or couple of weeks. And then of course my work uniform is here. Obviously I'm not at work this week, but you know, it's always best to get that ready and prepped for when I do go back to work next week. So that's already there. I've got my going away bag here. I am going to need this going away bag in the next couple of weeks. But I'll tell you more about that probably in next week's episode of the weekly vlog, because I do need to go and stay over at my sister's. But I've decided to leave my going away bag there. And just in case, I end up going back to my granddad's again anytime soon. I don't think I will be, not until probably I've moved in with my sister, but it's always best just to leave that there. And of course, I have got, not that, this little bag here. This bag here is going to be just for my electric blanket that I've been using. Obviously, we're starting to get warmer weather, which means we're going to start getting warmer nights very soon. So I'm not really going to need it that much when it gets to the summer months. But I'll keep this bag on my bed for now, because when it does come to me packing up everything, I will obviously pack away my electric blanket and stick it in this bag where it originally came from. That there obviously is just some important paperwork. And then finally, by the way, I have then also got some snacks. So chocolate. So I've got this dairy milk iced latte, which I picked up not too long ago. So I've got that to eat. Quality Street. I've got half a bar of chocolate bar here as well. Also as well, by the way, right? I mean, I think this is still going to be safe to eat, but I found this Easter egg. I think it's been on my bed for about a year. And rather than throw it out, I honestly am just going to eat it, because, I mean, chocolate never goes out of date anyway, even though it does have a best before date. But it's still fine, it's still safe to eat anyway, so I am going to eat that over the course of the next couple of days. So there we go, there we are. So yeah, I was about to say there we go, but then I changed it to there we are. But yeah, anyway, so I just thought I'd show you guys how my bed is looking, how the top of my bed is looking. Obviously, I do need to still sort out some bits, like I said earlier. I still need to go through my wardrobe, see if any of my clothes still fit in my wardrobe. Half of them will still fit, but then it's then the decision of, do I keep it or do I just give it to charity or something like that? So, and then after that, I'm then going to start on the other side of my bedroom with my DVDs and my games and all of that stuff. All of that's got to come out, and I've got to decide whether I'm going to keep it or get rid of it, and then go from there. So there is some bits and pieces that I do need to sort out here in my bedroom over the course of the next couple of weeks. Okay, some of it I will vlog, some of it I probably won't vlog, but I just thought I'd show you guys what I've been up to so far this morning. I'm not even joking when I say this, right? I'm just going to leave you propped up there for a sec, because at the time of filming this part of the weekly vlog, it's 10:23 in the morning. I genuinely do believe I actually started my bedroom this morning at probably around about 8:30. Around about 8:30 is when I started my bedroom. So there we go. I've also had a movie on in the background as well, just as background noise. It was a film that I have seen before, which was Ruby Gillman, Teenage Kraken. And then I changed... You know what, right? I've got to say this. Right? So, Ruby Gillman, Teenage Kraken finished, right? Great film, by the way. Highly do recommend. Right, and obviously I have seen the film before, so I put it on as background noise, but from time to time I took little intermissions and was watching a little bit of the film and then going back to doing the top of my bed. I then was like, right, I've not yet finished the top of my bed, so I need to put on another film, right? I was like, but it's got to be a film that I have seen before, but I could just have it on as background noise. Now, the film I've got on currently in the background at the moment on my Samsung tablet is the movie Lights Out, right? So I hit play. Within the first 30 seconds to 1 minute, right, my Samsung tablet just turned itself off. Like, locked itself. I didn't lock it. I wasn't anywhere near it. At first, I thought it was part of the film, I thought it just went to a blank screen. But then I waited for about 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and I was like, has my Samsung tablet just turned itself off? And I looked, and yeah, it went to the lock screen. So I unlocked my tablet, and it started playing the film again. We got around about a minute and a half into the film. it did it again. And then after that, I then went to do it again. It again played about another minute and a half of the film, and it turned itself off again. The film's called Lights Out, everyone, and it's a horror film. Honestly, that was horrifying. Like, that felt like I was in the film itself, you know? Don't worry about it being called... I'll tell you what, I've got an idea. If the director of that film is watching this vlog right now, which I hardly don't think he will be, or she will be, but if they are watching it right now, alright, I've got an idea for a sequel. Instead of Lights Out, it's called Tablet Out, alright? Honestly, some really creepy stuff. Really was. Really was. Anyway, I'm going to have nightmares tonight. I really am. Anyway, so I just thought I'd give you guys a bit of an update as to what I've been up to so far this morning. I have honestly thrown out a lot of stuff. I've got rid of a whole bin worth of stuff this morning. And I've started already filling up the recycling bin as well, because the recycling bin got empty this morning. So I've just started to fill up the recycling bin with some recycling as well. So that, my friends, is what I've been up to so far this morning on this Wednesday morning. So it is Wednesday afternoon, by the way. I have not ate anything in roughly around about 21 to 22 hours, by the way. So I thought I would do myself something to eat. I've not had breakfast this morning. I've not had lunch this afternoon so far. So this is kind of a breakfast / lunch kind of thing that I've got. It is currently coming up to 3:30 at the time of recording this part of the weekly vlog on this Wednesday afternoon. But this is what I've got for my breakfast / lunch. I have got some onion rings, which I found in the freezer, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to cook these up in the air fryer, which I did, and I'm going to eat them because, you know, I haven't really used them for quite a while. Some of them are burnt, I will admit, but that's my fault though. But a lot of them are looking very golden and crispy. Also as well, I have got something else that is currently cooking in the air fryer at the moment. There's only 3 of these though, but I will show you what they are once they are done cooking in the air fryer on this Wednesday afternoon. Bag in the freezer with just 3 hash browns in them. So I also stuck them in the air fryer and cooked them up as well. And I'm going to have them as well on this Wednesday. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday morning, by the way, and I've not long woken up on this Thursday morning. Just about to have some breakfast as well. And this is what I've got for my breakfast today. It's a bowl of chocolatey squares cereal. It is Friday. No, it's not. It's Thursday. It is Thursday night and I'm in my room. Oh, yes, I am. Ooh, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna sit on my chair. Yes, I will. Because I'm gonna do my Discord video call with Kieran. We're probably gonna talk Scream 7 because that's what we like. We like Scream. Oh yeah, DJ. Oh, gonna video call Kieran. Whoa, gonna do it right now. Oh. Anyway, well, anyway, that's what I'm doing right now. I was doing it in the form of the new Bruno Mars song. I've just done like 2 dance routines to Bruno Mars with the new song that he's released recently called I Just Might. So I've just done that on TikTok. So I've got Bruno Mars's new song stuck in my head. Anyway, it is Thursday night. I'm just about to have a video call with my friend Kieran on Discord on my iMac right now. Also as well, I've just recorded an episode of the weekly podcast which, by the way, I must remind you, folks, if you haven't yet listened to this week's episodes of the weekly podcast, they're available to stream right now on Spotify Music, Apple Podcast, and Google Podcasts. Just search for Steve's Weekly Podcast if you are yet to listen to them both. One got uploaded on Friday last week. The other one got uploaded on Saturday last week. Friday's episode was basically a welcome back to Steve's Weekly Podcast, and the Saturday episode was me talking about Samsung's Galaxy Unpacked event, where they announced the Galaxy S26, S26 Plus, S26 Ultra, and the Galaxy Buds 4 and Buds 4 Pro. So I've done that. And there's going to be 2 episodes coming up this week by the time this video gets uploaded. One on Thursday, the 5th of March, which talks about the Apple event. So yes, there'll be the Apple event podcast that I will be talking about. And then there's going to be another episode uploaded on Friday as well. 4 p.m. UK time is when both episodes will be uploaded through Steve's Weekly Podcast, Spotify Music, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. In that episode, I'll just be discussing Scream 7. And if you guys want to get involved, feel free to, okay? Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. If you guys want to talk anything to do with the podcast or anything like that, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below on this weekly vlog. Or get in touch with me via Instagram. SteveOfficial is my Instagram username. The Twitter/X username is CinemaSteveTV if you want to get involved, okay? And talk things podcast and all of that, okay? I will happily read out your messages on the podcast when I do record the podcast. Anyway, so I'll just sort of give you a bit of a heads up on the podcast. Anyway, I am now about to have a video call with Kieran on my iMac through Discord right now on this Thursday evening. So it is Thursday night, by the way, just gone 10 p.m, and I'm currently downstairs in the kitchen as I'm just about to eat my dinner for this evening. This is what I've got for my dinner. I am going to eat all 16 of these. There is 16, isn't there? Yeah, there's 16 seafood sticks, which I picked up yesterday, I think it was, at Asda. I decided to pick them up because I fancied eating some seafood sticks, and I'm very hungry, so I'm going to eat them for my dinner tonight. But that's not the only thing that I've got for my dinner tonight, because last week I did go shopping at Tesco, or at the beginning of this week I went shopping at Tesco, and I picked up the tray of chicken. Now, I didn't pick up the southern fried chicken thighs or chicken drumsticks because the date was very short on them, and I wanted a date that was a bit more longer life, you know, sort of towards the end of this week. So what I picked up was dated on tomorrow's date, the 27th of February. So I'm having this for my dinner this evening. So if I turn my camera around and show you guys, these are buttermilk chicken tenders. Now, obviously, they're a little bit overcooked. Quite golden, actually, I would say, more so than turning dark. But that's because I stuck them in the air fryer for 20 minutes. Even though on the packaging it said stick it in on 180, I stuck it in for 200 degrees. So that's why it's slightly more golden than what it should look. But nevertheless, though, that is what I've got for my dinner this evening on this Thursday evening. Oh my word, I'm full up. I couldn't eat the seafood sticks. I couldn't even get through the last little piece of buttermilk chicken tender that I had in that silicone case. Oh man, honestly, I'm really full up now. But I have just taken out of the fridge a can of Pepsi Max caffeine free, a nice cold can of Pepsi Max caffeine free, which I'm going to drink on this Thursday evening. I'm probably going to save those seafood sticks for maybe tomorrow lunchtime or something. I'm so full up. Good evening, everybody. I'm out and about. Yeah. I'm walking back home, actually, from the Toby Carvery because they had an offer on this week at the Toby Carvery, at Cooperdine in Bournemouth and in other Toby Carvery outlets, I guess you could say, where they had a carvery for £7 for a normal size plate, but for someone like me who loves a good king size plate. I went for a king size plate, by the way. It was $8.99, and then obviously I had a refillable soft drink. So £13.24 is what my Toby Carvery meal came to. So, which weren't too bad, to be honest, if I say so myself. Not bad, you know, just under 15 quid. So you're probably wondering, what was it that I had at the Toby Carvery tonight on this Friday night? Well, I did have a Toby Carvery, but you know what? I'll reveal what my Toby Carvery plate did look like and what the contents were on the plate in the next scene of the weekly vlog while I walk back home from the Toby Carvery. This is what I've got at the Toby Carvery Cooperdine in Bournemouth on this Friday night. I've got some Yorkshire pudding, some gravy, some carrots, some cauliflower cheese. I've also got some sausages. I've got some mac and cheese, some peas as well. And I've also got some turkey and some pork as well for the meats. Friday night, and just to let you know, I also went off to the cinema today as well to go and see the brand new Scream 7 film. So I have done a movie wrap-up episode, so if you have not yet checked out this week's episode of the movie wrap-up, then feel free to check it out after this week's episode of the weekly vlog is over. Of course, I do talk about Scream 7 in that movie wrap-up episode, and also as well, just to let you know that don't worry, there is no spoilers, okay? I do try my best to keep everything spoiler-free in terms of Scream 7. So yes, and of course Scream 7 is now showing in cinemas and theatres worldwide. The one thing I will say though, is I was kind of expecting this, but it didn't happen. Obviously, before Scream 7 started, you know, you get the trailers of movies that are coming up and stuff like that. There's quite a few trailers that I saw today in the cinema that does interest me, and I'm looking forward to seeing them on the big screen when they get released a little bit later this year. However, though, there is a horror comedy film coming out a little bit later on this year, which is Scary Movie 6. Scary Movie 6 is coming out around about June 12th. In cinemas and theatres worldwide. Now, I was expecting to see a trailer for Scary Movie 6 in cinemas today, but unfortunately, that wasn't the case. I don't know if it's the same with View or Cineworld cinemas that are up and down the UK, but in America, though, they have had a trailer released in cinemas, exclusively in theatres over in the US. They have had the trailer for Scary Movie 6. Now, of course, the trailer for Scary Movie 6 has indeed leaked online, so I have managed to catch a glimpse of the trailer online, thanks to Twitter and also TikTok as well. So, I do believe that the trailer will be released online this week, by the time this episode of the weekly vlog is out. If not, it might already be out already by the time this weekly vlog is released. But either way though, I can safely say that after seeing the leaked trailer on the internet over the last 24 hours, it's safe to say that honestly, that's going to be one of my highly anticipated movies to watch over the summer. Because they do parody Scream, Wednesday, Sinners, Quiet Place, Ma, Get Out, Terrifier 3, you know, that Heart Eyes, The Substance is also getting parodied as well. Weapons is getting parodied as well in that film. There's a lot of parodies in the upcoming Scary Movie 6 film. There's a lot of old returning cast members as well from the original Scary Movie that are going to be in the new Scary Movie 6 film that's coming out later this year as well. Honestly, I can't wait to see it. I think it's going to be such a laugh. I mean, they have also said as well that they're not afraid to tell the jokes that they want to tell. You know, they don't care if the jokes that they say offend people or they don't. you know, and I'm not really someone that gets offended very easily. So, you know, so for me, that's quite welcome news that, you know, I'm about to go and see a film that, you know, I've probably got the same level of sense of humour as the people behind the Scary Movie franchise. So, yeah, honestly, it does look like it's going to be a really good film. I can't wait to see it later this summer. But do let me know in the comment section down below if you are looking forward to seeing Scary Movie 6. And do feel free to let me know if you've seen the trailer as well and what your thoughts are on the trailer as well. Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday morning. I'm not going to be vlogging much today because my sister is coming over. We're going to be sorting out the fish tanks today because we need to basically get rid of all the fish and we need to get rid of the fish. So my sister's going to come over, sort the tanks out and put the fish into buckets, and then there's some people that are going to come out and they're going to take the buckets from us. So yeah, my sister is currently at Castle Point, so she's only down the road right now. So she is on her way to help me sort out the fish tanks and get the fish into the buckets, and then obviously the people will then come over and they'll take the fish from us. So there we go, and they're going for free anyway because they need to go. They need to go. We don't need money for them. We just need to get rid of them, especially given the fact that I am going to be coming out of here soon and living with my sister. Me and my sister, we can't just keep coming back here every day just to give the fish their fish food and obviously maintain the fish tanks. The best thing for us to do is just to literally get rid of the fish, close down the fish tanks. It'll also save me a little bit of electric and a bit of energy as well coming into the house, which is also a good thing. So yeah, so anyway, my sister is probably just about to come around the corner now, so I will speak to you guys in the next scene of the weekly vlog. It could be another scene for today, Saturday. If not, then of course I will probably speak to you guys in the next scene of the weekly vlog, which will be Sunday, but we'll find out. Good morning, everybody. Sunday morning, by the way, and it's just gone 7:30, 7:41 at the time of recording this part of the weekly vlog. And I have just woke up and I've also just got dressed as well. Downstairs in the kitchen, I have just put the washing on in the washing machine. In the washing machine at the moment is all three of my Oodies that I tend to wear from time to time. So I've had them in the washing machine since Sunday last week. I've not put one on, but I've just waited until now to stick them on in the washing machine. Just topped up my bottle with some more apple juice. It's just before 8 AM and it's Sunday morning. Little bit drizzly this morning, not gonna lie. Ugh. Horrible grey weather, hate it. Bring on the sunshine, bring on spring, bring on summer. That's what I've got to say. What I've got to say. Wow, what kind of accent was that? That's what I've got to say. God, did I turn into like a Cornish man or something for a second? You know, next I'll be asking for a Cornish pasty. Anyway, what I've got to say. Anyway, it's Sunday morning, it's early, it's nearly 8 o'clock. And I'm outside walking, as you can see. Now, despite the fact that I already went for a breakfast on Monday this week at the Summerford Beefeater in Christchurch, and despite the fact that I also had a Toby Carvery on Friday this week as well for my dinner, I've decided to go back up to the Toby Carvery at Cooperdene in Bournemouth because I thought, you know what, it's Sunday morning, I just fancy having a breakfast at the Toby Carvery. So that's exactly what I'm going to go and do, is have a Toby Carvery breakfast. So in the next scene of the vlog, I will show you guys what I've got for my breakfast this morning on this Sunday morning, even though you guys know what I've got, but I'll show you it anyway. I'm at the Toby Carvery at Cooperdene in Bournemouth, okay, and before I show you my breakfast, I just want to say, this is the one thing I love about having a Toby Carvery breakfast at the weekend. It does cost a little bit more, just slightly a bit more than usual during the weekdays, but you do get more for your money, okay, and I'm going to show you why now, okay. Honestly, if I could have a Toby Carvery every weekend, I honestly would. But anyway, I will show you what I've got for my breakfast this morning. So this is my breakfast. I've got 3 eggs, I've got some baked beans, some hash browns, some mushrooms, some sausages, some onions and potato with cheese, and I've also got some black pudding as well. I've also got some bacon, and if I can just show you just slightly, I may have to turn my plate around, but that there, just underneath my egg, is pancakes. I've also got some mushrooms as well, and some baked beans, if I've not mentioned baked beans already. But yeah, honestly, I do. That's what I love about Toby Curry, is at the weekends they do pancakes and they also do black pudding as well. I'll show you guys what I've got for my drink as well. I was going to have a refillable tea, but you know what, I fancied having a soft drink instead, so I've gone for a refillable Pepsi Max. This is half cherry and half vanilla flavoured Pepsi Max that I've got here in my glass right now. So that is my breakfast this morning on this Sunday morning. Sunday afternoon, I have washed my 3 Oodies that I own. I have stuck them in the tumble dryer to dry, and now I'm about to take them upstairs and put them away neatly in my bedroom. As soon as I empty out my washing basket with my Oodies that were folded up in there, I brought my blue basket back down and I put my first load of washing that I put on earlier today in the washing machine from my washing basket. I put that on in the washing machine, stuck it in the tumble dryer to dry. It's just finished drying, so I folded it up, stuck it in my blue basket, and now this blue basket I'm going to take upstairs and put all of this washing away neatly in my wardrobe in my bedroom. My third and final load of washing has just finished washing in the washing machine, so it's time for me to stick it in the tumble dryer to dry on this Sunday afternoon. In the bathroom on this Sunday afternoon, just about to have a shower, shave and get into my pyjamas. It is Sunday night, by the way, couple of bits and pieces. Firstly, I had a phone call with my granddad earlier this evening. He weren't too bad. I was on the phone to him for about a good hour, nearly hour and a half. But that's because we didn't have a phone call last weekend. My granddad was busy last weekend. I did try ringing him, but obviously there was no answer. So I called him up earlier this evening and had a bit of a catch up with him, see how he's doing, what he's been up to, and obviously he's been curious to see what I've been up to as well, and all about. So obviously we've had a good catch up, which is good. So obviously I will speak to him again on the phone next Sunday. And then after that, I then had a video call with my friend Kieran as well, which as always is rather funny, rather hilarious. Honestly, I do enjoy having a Sunday night or a Thursday night video call with Kieran as well. So, obviously, we are now in a new month as well. We're in March, so welcome to March, by the way. But obviously, I will be seeing Kieran again a little bit later on this month. Probably towards the end of this month is when I'm going to be meeting up with Kieran. So there we go. So that's pretty much everything I've been up to. Obviously, I've been chilling out, just watching some episodes of The Simpsons on Disney Plus on my iPad this afternoon as well. Just having a bit of a chill, really. By the way, while I was on video call with my friend Kieran on Discord upstairs in my bedroom on my iMac, I got sent over some very, very exciting photos, which I am not going to post on the weekly vlog just yet, okay? They're very exciting. They are photos which I am going to post on my socials in the next couple of weeks. Okay, maybe in the next week, maybe in the next 2 weeks. But when I do post them on socials, I will show them here on the weekly vlog as well. I got sent something today. Very, very exciting. Oh, it's becoming so real, is all I've got to say. It's becoming so real. Anyway, lots of stuff coming up over the next couple of weeks on the weekly vlogs, okay? But I'm looking forward to it anyway. Oh, hello, I've got, my phone's notifying me about something. I don't know what they're notifying me about. Is it a message? Oh, God! Oh, right, I've just been sent something else as well. Wow! Wow. I can't believe it. I honestly cannot believe it. Anyway, I'll share the photos with you guys either in next week's episode of the weekly vlog or the week after, okay? Honestly. Oh, by the way, right, just putting it out there, right? If you guys are thinking that I've just been sent some really saucy, naughty photos, think again. No. If I really was being sent some saucy, really naughty photos, do you really think I'd be posting them on my social media platforms? No. Or on my weekly vlogs? No. Anyway, but yeah, they are PG. All right, actually, no, they're not even PG. They're U. All right. If there was a classification, right, of the photos that I was going to that I'm posting on my social media or on my weekly vlogs in the next couple of weeks, right? There was a classification that they needed to be rated at. It would be U. Okay, it'll be a U. It'll be a universal. It wouldn't be PG, wouldn't be 12, wouldn't be 12A or 15 or 18 rated. Definitely not 18 rated. Oh, Jesus Christ, not. But they are definitely, they're fit for everyone to see, okay? They are fit for everyone to see. But I will post the photos on my weekly vlogs in the next couple of weeks, as well as on social media platforms as well, okay? Just putting that out there, because honestly, I think, just given the fact that I've just been sent another, just because I've just been sent another photo, and you guys just saw me react to it, literally, in this vlog, it kind of sounds a bit sus when I reacted the way I did react, anyway. So, anyway, regardless, there's a lot of stuff that I'm looking forward to. There is a lot of stuff that is going to be coming up across the next couple of weeks, and I am going to take you guys on that journey with me, okay? I was going to come down here to do myself some dinner. Dinner tonight was going to be chips, corn, chicken nuggets, and some baked beans and sausages. But in all honesty, I'm not feeling that hungry, and I didn't eat anything for my lunch because I wasn't hungry at lunchtime. Literally, I've not ate anything since around about 8:30 this morning, which was when I went for my Toby Carvery breakfast. But I really don't feel hungry, so there's no point me putting on the air fryer and cooking up a meal in the air fryer and in the microwave with the baked beans. There's no point me doing that if I'm not feeling hungry. So I'm probably just going to eat maybe some sweets or something. I don't know. I just fancy something small, something light. You know, I don't really fancy, like, eating dinner. So hopefully I'll be hungry tomorrow morning for my breakfast. But we'll find. I'm not going out for breakfast tomorrow morning, by the way. I am eating breakfast here at home because I have still got some cereal in the cupboard behind me. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to say, really. The last thing that I will say is for the rest of this evening, I'm going to edit this weekly vlog, get it uploaded and scheduled, ready for its release at 4 p.m. tomorrow morning. I have also had a notification from one of my favourite YouTubers, content creators, that is Gabby. Absolutely love her content. I really, really do love her content. So much. So much. I love her content. So she's uploaded a new YouTube video. So I am going to check that out and probably leave a comment in the comments as well. And yeah, other than that, I think that's going to wrap up this episode of the weekly vlog. I don't think there's anything else for me to talk about. Guys, thank you for watching this week's episode. If you have enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. And as always, if you are new around here and you like what you see, then feel free to hit that subscribe button down below to become a Stevo. I will be back on Sunday, the 8th of March, 2026 at 4 p.m. UK time with your next episode of Steve's movie wrap-up right here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. And then Monday, the 9th of March is when I'm back with my next episode of the weekly vlog. Will I post those photos that I've seen this evening in my next episode of the weekly vlog? Well, you're going to have to tune into next week's episode of the vlog to find that out. And I will be back with, I'll be back next week, this week with another episode of the movie wrap-up, and next week with weekly vlogs. Don't forget as well, there is 2 brand new episodes of the podcast as well coming out this week. Spotify Music, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. First one being Thursday at 4 p.m. UK time, and that's going to be talking about the Apple event that is taking place this week. And then there'll be another podcast coming out 24 hours later, Friday the 6th of March 2026 at 4 p.m. UK time, and that's just going to be your bog standard Friday episode of the weekly podcast. Looking forward to recording them this week. And looking forward to getting back into doing podcasting again as well. It's been a very long time, but it's been a very long time coming, I think. It's been a very long time coming. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this week's episode of the weekly vlog. But from me, it's goodbye. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys again in my next YouTube video.